Electron displacement in a covalent bond. We all know that a chemical reaction is nothing but rearrangement of electrons. In an organic molecule, the electron displacement may take place in the presence of an atom or a substituent group or in the presence of an attacking reagent. If the electron displacement takes place in the presence of an atom or a substituent group, then those effect can be called as an inductive effect or resonance effect. If the electron displacement takes place in the presence of an attacking reagent, then such type of effect is known as electromeric effect. First, we'll study about the inductive effect. Now, let us consider a carbon chain to which a highly electronegative atom like chlorine is attached. You have a carbon chain and the carbon chain has a highly electronegative atom attached to it. For example, halogen. We know that halogens are highly electronegative. What do you mean by electronegativity? It is a tendency of an atom in a molecule to attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. Therefore, what happens? The halogen being highly electronegative will pull the bonded pair of electron towards itself, and the arrow mark indicates the movement of electrons, and the movement of shared pair of electrons will be towards the highly electronegative atom halogen, and halogen develops a partial negative charge and the carbon develops a partial positive charge. We indicate that by delta minus and delta plus. In the same way, the polarity is produced in this carbon. The polarity that is produced in this carbon will pull the pi electrons towards itself, and the second carbon will develop a partial positive charge, and the positive charge developed by the second carbon will obviously be less than the charge that is developed on the first carbon, and the movement of electron pair will be towards carbon 1. Similarly, what happens between carbon 2 and carbon 3? There is a slight charge difference between carbon 2 and carbon 3, and the electron pair between carbon 3 and carbon 2 will move slightly towards carbon 2, and even carbon 3 will develop a partial positive charge which is less than the charge that is developed on carbon 2. And this type of effect that is produced in the saturated carbon chain due to the presence of an electron withdrawing group or due to the presence of electron donating group is known as inductive effect. And this type of effect is a permanent effect, and this effect takes place due to the presence of an atom or the substituent at the end of the carbon chain. Inductive effect is of two types, minus I effect and plus I effect. What do you mean by minus I effect? If the displacement of electrons is towards the substituent away from the carbon chain, then such type of effect is known as minus I effect. That is, in the case of minus I effect, the substituent will carry a partial negative charge and the carbon atom will carry a partial positive charge. Some of the groups showing minus I effect in the decreasing order with respect to hydrogen is as shown. NO2 will exhibit maximum minus I effect, and the effect is greater when compared to CN, when compared to COOH, F, Cl, Br, I, and then hydrogen. Similarly, plus I effect. If the substituent that is present at the end of the carbon chain is an electron donating group. That is, if the substituent donates electrons towards the carbon chain, then such type of effect is known as plus I effect. In the case of plus I effect, the substituent that is present at the end of the carbon chain will have a partial positive charge and the carbon atom of the chain will have a partial negative charge. And coming to the arrangement of groups which shows plus I effect in the decreasing order, that is, tertiary butyl group will have a greater plus I effect when compared to secondary, when compared to primary, when compared to methyl group, when compared to hydrogen. And as I have told you, inductive effect is a permanent effect and this effect cannot be reversed. Electromeric effect. How do you define electromeric effect? Electromeric effect involves the complete transfer of electrons of a multiple bond. What do you mean by a multiple bond? A double bond or a triple bond. So what happens in the case of an electromeric effect? The complete transfer of electrons of a multiple bond, that is of a double bond or a triple bond. Usually in the case of electromeric effect, the pi electrons of the double bond or triple bond is transferred completely to one of the bonded atoms that are involved in the multiple bond, and the effect takes place in the presence of an attacking reagent. So electromeric effect involves the complete transfer of electrons of a multiple bond to one of the bonded atoms in the presence of an attacking reagent is called electromeric effect or simply E effect. For example, let us consider a carbonyl group C double bonded O. Now when you have an attacking reagent, when a reagent is added, what happens? The pi electrons will move towards one of the bonded atoms, that is, it moves towards usually highly electronegative atom. In this case it is oxygen, and what happens? Carbon develops a positive charge and oxygen develops a negative charge, and this type of movement or complete transfer of pi electrons towards one of the bonded atoms in the presence of an attacking reagent is known as electromeric effect. And this type of effect, that is electromeric effect, is a temporary effect. When the attacking reagent is removed, then what happens? You get back the original molecule. That is, this type of effect is temporary. Electromeric effect are of two types, plus E effect and minus E effect. What do you mean by plus E effect? If the electrons of the pi bond are transferred to that atom of the double bond to which the reagent get attacked, then such type of electromeric effect is known as the plus E effect. For example, consider an alkene. Now this alkene is being attacked by some acid. When this acid attacks alkene, the pi electron will move towards one of the carbon, and this carbon will develop a negative charge and this carbon will develop a positive charge. Now the attacking reagent, that is H plus ion, gets attached to the same carbon to which the pi electron has moved. Here the pi electron has moved to this carbon and the attacking reagent is also attached to the same carbon to which the pi electron has moved. Then such type of electromeric effect is known as plus E effect. Minus E effect. How do you define minus E effect? If the electrons of the pi bond are transferred to an atom of the double bond other than the one to which the reagent gets attached, then such type of electron displacement is known as minus E effect. For example, consider a carbonyl group. When the carbonyl group is attacked by a cyano group, the pi electrons will move towards oxygen, which is highly electronegative, and oxygen will develop a negative charge and carbon will develop a positive charge. Now the cyano group will attack this carbon, and if you observe here, the cyano group is attacking the atom that is involved in the double bond, to which the electron is not getting transferred. The pi electron is getting transferred to oxygen, but the attacking reagent is attacking to the other atom rather than the atom to which the pi electron transfer takes place, and this type of effect is known as minus E effect. Resonance or mesomerism. Sometimes it has been observed that a single Lewis structure cannot explain all the properties of a molecule. In such cases, different electronic structures are used to explain all the properties, but a single structure cannot explain all the properties of the molecule. Such structures are known as canonical structure, and the actual structure of the molecule is considered to be the resonance hybrid of all these canonical structure, and the phenomenon is known as resonance. For example, let us consider the structure of benzene. Benzene can be represented by two structures. This is structure 1 and the other one is structure 2. Both these structures are not the actual structures of benzene. If you observe here, there are 3 alternate carbon-carbon single bonds and 3 alternate carbon-carbon double bonds. We all know that carbon-carbon single bond is longer when compared to carbon-carbon double bonds. But in the case of benzene, the carbon-carbon single bonds and carbon-carbon double bonds are having the same length. And the actual structure of benzene is considered to be the resonance hybrid of these two canonical forms, and it can be represented in this way. So the actual structure of benzene is represented in this way, and these two are known as the resonance hybrid. Resonance hybrid is represented in this fashion, and the actual structure of benzene is considered to be the resonance hybrid of these two canonical forms. Resonance effect or mesomeric effect. In the case of a conjugated system, what do you mean by a conjugated system? A system which contains an alternate single bond and a double bond is known as a conjugated system. And in the case of conjugated system, the electrons can flow from one end of the system to the other. And the flow of electrons from one part of the conjugated system to the other, which results in the center of low and high electron density due to the phenomenon of resonance, is called resonance effect. That is, in the case of conjugated system, the electrons will move from one end of the system to the other end of the system by the process known as resonance. And due to this movement of electrons in the conjugated system, there will be centers of low electron density and there will be centers of high electron density, and the phenomenon is known as resonance effect, or it is also known as mesomeric effect. Resonance effect is of two types: plus R effect and minus R effect. First, we are looking to plus R effect. Groups which donate electron to a conjugated or an aromatic system are said to have a plus R effect. That is, in the case of plus R effect, the conjugated system will receive electrons from the groups to which they are attached. Some of the examples of the groups which donate electrons or which exhibit plus R effects are OH, NH2, Cl, Br, I, etc. For example, let us consider vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride is a conjugated system where you have a carbon-carbon double bond, and a chlorine atom is attached to this conjugated system. In this case, chlorine will donate a pair of electrons to the conjugated system, and due to this, the displacement of pi electrons takes place to one of the carbon atom. And since the group is donating an electron pair to the conjugate system, this type of effect is known as plus R effect. As I have written here, groups which donate electrons to a conjugated or an aromatic system are said to have plus R effect, and clearly this is an example for a plus R effect. Minus R effect. Groups which withdraw electron from a conjugated system or an aromatic system towards themselves are said to exhibit minus R effect. That is, in the case of minus R effect, the groups that are attached to the conjugated system will withdraw electron towards themselves from the conjugated system, and such effect is said to be a minus R effect. For example, carbonyl groups, CHO, that is aldehydes, COOR, CN and NH2 groups are found to exhibit minus R effect. Now let us consider acrylonitrile, that is CH2 double bond CHCN. In this case, Cn is an electron withdrawing group. It withdraws electron from the conjugated system towards itself, and this type of effect is known as minus R effect. Hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation is one of the most important phenomenon in organic chemistry. Hyperconjugation is a general stabilizing interaction, and it involves the delocalization of sigma electrons of a carbon-hydrogen bond of an alkyl group directly attached to an atom of unsaturated system or to an atom with unshaped p orbital. For example, we will consider ethyl radical. Here you have an alkyl group, that is CH3, which is attached to a carbon carrying a positive charge, and you have an empty p orbital. Now the sigma electron of this CH bond starts interacting with the empty pz orbital of the carbon atom, and the delocalization of pi electrons takes place, and this type of effect is known as hyperconjugation effect. And due to hyperconjugation, the molecule or the radical or the ion gets stabilized.